Welcome. All right, welcome back. How cheaters hide their tracks. Somehow this topic came up. This topic came up as part of the whole check your partner's phone, right? So why do people want to check their partner's phone? Because they assume that you can uncover their tracks. Investigator, inspector, gadget, like Mrs. She said earlier, right? Let me find out what is going on. So, listen, for the most part, the reason why people want to do this because they've been traumatized. Okay, it's trauma. Okay, it's a trauma response to want to check people's phones, and one of them is like, hey, you. Thank God for artificial intelligence. Shout out to Esther. I think I already said hello, right? Hello, Esther. Right? So they don't realize that there are patterns everywhere. I keep telling you there are patterns. Your behavior have patterns. My behavior have patterns. Okay. After you've listened to me long enough, you can kind of tell when I'm about to play. She didn't want me. You can tell, okay? Because human beings have patterns. You have patterns. I have patterns, right? So, so when you searching on the internet for things like checking your partner's phone, all these different things, there are certain topics that the same people that. So when Adebusola said earlier that maybe we're assuming it's trusted, we know because there's studies everywhere that shows that it's trauma response that makes people want to do this. But anyway, I felt like how do cheaters hide their tracks? Anybody know all the professionals that are here? D-Love, where you did? D-Love, I never didn't say I was a professional. Right? Let me give you an idea. Okay, how cheaters hide their tracks on iPhone, on social media, right? All these different things. People are having this conversation on the internet. Why? Because there's a reason. They are asking for a reason. It's because they are asking. Okay. So I'm gonna read this something to you really quickly, and then we'll take it from there. Let me read. I'll just read it. Just listen to me clearly, right? Then I want to hear your take on this, right? Hi there, I'm new. Came here as a sort of last hope rope grab. I'm on mobile. See, they hear me. I'm on mobile, so please forgive any errors or mishaps. I'm really trying my best to catch them before posting. I've been lied to the last 5 years about everything under the sun. Obviously, and eventually the truth comes out. Houseway. I offered an opportunity to be absolutely transparent. Why do people offer opportunity to be transparent? Offer an opportunity to be transparent. Why do people offer opportunity to be transparent? That's a question. I don't know if it's a she or he yet. Offered opportunity to be transparent. Is it because they are just being like, I'm holy, I'm a good guy. Maybe just offer to be transparent first so that they can be open with being transparent too. Yeah, stop there.
Stop the cap.
Yeah. I offered an opportunity to be absolutely transparent with full pardon. To my knowledge, he took it and laid everything bare. Laid everything bare. However, I cannot get over this feeling that he's hiding something major. Okay, perhaps even an affair. Wait, just say he's hiding an affair. Right? I don't know if I'm losing it or paranoid. Is she losing it or she's just been paranoid or is it valid? Listen, everything we do is valid, but allegedly at the same time. Not knowing is driving me up the wall. This person know how to use words, Sha. It's a word script. What Smith? What Smith, right? But also dwelling on it is making it worse. He's cheated on his previous spouse before. Gentlemen, you cheated on your previous spouse. You come into this relationship. You're like, I just want to be fully transparent. Let me tell her that I cheated in the past because I want to be fully transparent. I'm not saying you're wrong. You're right. Remember, you have the right to be right. But pay attention to what we're saying here, just so you know, okay? He's cheated on his previous spouse before, but swears up and down he has never cheated on me. What I tell you earlier, women know they forget shin shin. You told her you cheated on your previous, that will sit at the back of her mind for the rest of, even if she never experienced it. Now you share that experience with her and she can empathize with that previous woman, even though she's happy initially that, a mini yawo, that type of thing now. And now you find yourself collecting woto. You now have a wife who's insecure. Okay. Is it your fault? I never said anything. This is the first time I'm using fault in this whole stream. So I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, let's keep going. He's cheated on his previous spouse before, but swears up and down he has never cheated on me. He's also sworn up and down he wasn't doing half the stuff he was, in fact, doing. But that's a story for later. Okay. I want to trust him. I'm trying to trust him since I have no evidence otherwise. He's driving her up a wall. No evidence. You do see, better see. Me. And since searching his phone with his consent and totally randomly, I feel. Wait, what? Wait. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
She said with his consent and totally randomly. Oh, bitch, you be that. Oh, Lord. And since searching his phone with his consent and totally randomly, I feel like he might just be better at covering his tracks. I guess I'm just looking for insights. What was the moment that tipped you off about your spouse? Now, she's asking, what was the moment? A complete stranger, right? Tipped you off about your spouse, BT Bao. This came out of a forum. They weren't asking me, just so you know. Okay? But these are the issues we're talking about. Okay? These are the issues, okay? Somebody wants to answer. Somebody says, let me see if this is an answer. I've been married 39 years old to my spouse, 38 years old for 17 years. After 7 years, I discovered her cheating. Naked texts with 2 co-workers at the same time. She says there was no physical contact. I believe her because there was no evidence of that, and she has anxiety, image issues, and low libido. I believe she just what? I believe she just wanted attention after having kids and wouldn't open up and communicate with me to get it. That's possible. I can hear somebody now saying, "No, cap. Somebody blew her back out, man. Don't believe that shit." Easy. I know you had some experience. Easy. Take it easy on yourself. Mama choke. Anyway, let's continue. I choose to reconcile mostly because I was terrified she would take away my little kids and potentially expose them to creeps. That's a terrible reason to reconcile. Okay. For years, it has been like living with a roommate and raising kids. About 6 months ago, I had to be gone for work for several months, leaving her alone with the kids. When I got back, she started acting differently in a good way. I noticed and talked to her about it. She said she realized how her life would be on her own, realized how selfish and messed up she had been, and was trying to be the wife I deserve now. Question. I had written off the marriage in my mind after trying for years. Kids are older now, so their safety is less of a worry. I love my wife, but I'm not feeling in love with her anymore. She's doing all the right things now and making an effort, but it feels too little, too late sometimes. Has anyone restored their relationship and feeling by doing all the right things? There's no such thing as doing all the right things. I keep telling you, this is a move of faith, always. Stop looking for absolute answers. There are answers. A lot of the answers will have to be work you do on yourself in order to attract what you deserve, ultimately. That's what it comes down to, okay? But anyway, how cheaters hide their tracks. Listen, why are people asking these questions on the internet? Why? Why do people want to check their partner's phones? It's because they assume it's a way that they hide their tracks. They assume that if they are digging through a little bit of the text, they'll find something. They might. They might find something. Okay? In fact, I think they will find something that will justify how they already feel. Something that will align with how they already feel. Something as little as nothing. Right? Something as little as let me keep looking. Right? But what I can tell you is that how cheaters hide their track is unlimited. There's unlimited ways for them to hide their tracks. Okay? It's literally unlimited. For as many neurons in your brain that's processing this information and you're looking for active answers, just think about that many. How many different ways for them to hide? Okay? Because we could be talking about emotional cheating too, right? Right? So it doesn't have to be anything physical. But somehow their need is being filled somehow, some way by somebody else in a way that can absolutely destroy your relationship, right? So it's a terrible question to ask, but a good question at the same time. It's a good question because it tells me that there are insecurities here, okay? And just an absolute answer over the internet, some kind of extreme polarized view answer on the internet, stuff like, yeah, never take her back. Yeah, that kind of stuff, it's not going to help you, right? It's not going to help you. There's a lot more there. There's a lot more there. First of all, you just admitted, that person that was just reading, just admitted to, oh, I'm getting some kind of value. I want my kids to be protected. I think it's a bad reason to stay in a marriage. I think you need a much more better, robust reason beyond using your children, right? But, yeah. But can you imagine that kind of guy? Of course, he's still asking like, maybe she's just that good at hiding it all of those years. People have patterns. People are not that good. If they're showing you certain behavior, like Chinye said earlier, they're moving funny, there is a void. Okay? The question you should be asking is how come there's a void? I am my person's partner. This person is my guy. Who is your guy, right? That's my guy. How come they're wondering, their prick is wondering? But all of that would be justifying bad behavior. Exactly. That not exactly justifying bad behavior, because I already said you're right. I'm talking about this is where you're going. You're obsessed with right and wrong. You're an anti-seducer. It is one small little reason, it might not be, why they might not want to be with you, why they're trying to actively run away from you. Something to pay attention to, right? Number 10, right or wrong obsessed, right? But poisons, relationship poisons, right? Anti-seducers, what do we have here? Number 3, the police, the moralizer. Everything is about morals for you. In a relationship where you marry the person, what does that say about your morals? Is that questionable too? Because you knew, we didn't know everything about them. Oh, you didn't know. Okay. Well, the conversation is deeper, is my point. There are right and wrong in life, but there's a good chance that conversation is much more deeper than, So how did they hide their track? You will never figure it all out. Okay. You can find one little loophole. If they're a true cheater, they will find another one. They will create another one. So again, no peace of mind for you. If this is how you want to approach this issue, right? There's no peace of mind for you. Okay? For every time you uncover another way they've been hiding it, they either create a new one. That's why there's cybersecurity. They will create a new one, right? Or you're not satisfied with what you found because you're seeking answers all in the wrong way. Okay, let me see your chat before I continue. Let me see. Let me engage my people real quick. Don't forget to fill in the blanks as well and mine data. Wala. Rahim. It's Adewale. Adewale Hana. Adewale says everyone is a psychologist online. Too many do's and don'ts online. Don't even know which one to follow. Brother, I tell you. Shout out to you, Adewale. Let's see. Patsy. Shout out to Patsy Owo. Patsy Owo. Is that the same Orlando Owo? Are you a child to Orlando Owo or something? Anyway, to the legendary Orlando Owo. But anyway, she says, a man will only treat you the way you have allowed him to. If you take it once, he will do it again. That's a fact. People mimic the level of self-respect and self-love you have for yourself. Patsy says they need to go for therapy. Absolutely. Absolutely. That stuff needs to be unpacked. There's no absolute answers to this kind of stuff. Okay. All right. We got some more to cover. I'll be right back.